Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm just going to be giving you guys some tips on how to make walking 10,000 steps a day easier. I just made a video talking about how much walking has changed my life, and I was getting some comments kind of asking what I do. So I thought making this video would be helpful just to give you guys some tips if anyone else wants to start their walking journey, because I swear you are going to be looking and feeling the best you've ever felt. So that's why I cannot recommend it enough. And pretty much just for some backstory, just to let you guys know that anyone can do this, I literally went from, actually pre-pandemic, I would exercise a lot and go to the gym, but once the lockdowns happened, I completely stopped. And I also had went through a little health struggle for about 2 years. So I was not exercising at all for 2 years. And then once I decided to start walking, because my cousin actually was the one who put me on, because I think she just saw a lot of people on TikTok talking about how much it changed their life, that she started doing it and was like, Emily, you need to do it too. Like, this is life-changing. And she was not lying, because my life has been changed. So I'm here to keep spreading the word about it because it's amazing. And so like I said, so I pretty much was not exercising at all. And when I first started, it was pretty difficult for me because I was just not used to moving my body that much. But once you actually get the hang of it, and I wish I knew these tricks at the time. But yeah, like I said, once you get the hang of it, it's so easy. And literally, like, I cannot believe I went my whole life without walking every day, because it is a game changer. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into the tips. And if I look down, it's because I have them written down on this paper just so I don't forget anything. But yeah, let's get started. So for the first tip of my list is to do it with someone. So pretty much, like I said, when I first started, I would walk with my cousin. I sometimes would walk with my mom, and that helped so much because when you have someone to just chat with and whatever, it makes the time fly. Because I think for me, when I walk my 10,000 steps, it takes me around an hour and a half to 2 hours. And maybe I'm just kind of a slow walker, but that is kind of a lot of time. So and I honestly walk by myself a lot of the time, but especially when I was first starting, having someone to do it with helped immensely. And even like a couple months ago, my friend came into town, and she knows I've been on my little step grind and whatever. And she was like, oh my God, let's do it together. And we literally walked 14,000 steps a day when she was here, just because we were having such a good time talking. And especially walking is so low impact. It's not like running where you're absolutely winded, that you can actually just have a chat with someone, laugh, whatever, and you're doing something good for yourself at the same time. So that really helps a lot. And if you don't have any friends that live by you that you can walk with, I would really suggest calling someone on the phone. And even something I've wanted to do, because I've been saying so much that I was like, I want to just like meet new people and all of that. And I've been seeing a lot of like walking groups and stuff in LA. And I don't know where you guys live or whatever, but like start your own walking group or something like that to just get people together, because I feel like that would be really fun to do that, and you get to meet people. And I don't know, I just feel like when you're around people, it just helps a lot with making the time fly. Now for tip number 2, this is a good one if you know you're primarily going to be walking by yourself, which is what I do usually. Like, I do love like walking with someone else, but sometimes just no one's free and people have stuff to do. So even if I don't call anyone, because sometimes I just don't feel like talking to, and that's totally fine. But it's to create new weekly playlists, and this helps so much. I feel like ever since I started walking, I've gone through so much new music and discovered new artists, just because, like I said, it takes like an hour and a half to 2 hours. So I like to listen to something, and I feel like music is what really just gets me hyped up. But the thing is, it's like, I'm not the kind of person where I can just listen to the same songs every day. Like, I get sick of them. Like, I'll have my couple of hyperfixation songs that are new that I'm obsessed with, and I'll just play them over and over again. But then after a while, I get sick of them. So having just new playlists that you can look forward to listening to, and sometimes it's like throwbacks. And I've actually gone through so many different genres as well. Like, before, I used to just listen to the most basic mainstream songs, but you go through those really quickly when you're walking every day. So discovering new music actually makes it really fun, and it just gets me hyped up, because there's some days I do not want to walk, but when I have my little hype songs on, then I'm ready. Now for tip number 3, this is another basic one. I feel like everyone does this already, but I thought I'd just throw it in here. But it's to have some podcasts to listen to. This is also a good one, like I said, because this is kind of similar. This is like actually, now that I think about it, it's a total mix between listening to music and calling a friend, because you don't have to talk at all, but it's kind of like you're in a conversation, so that always makes the time pass. And especially because most podcast episodes are around like an hour, you can literally have your 1 hour podcast episode and you pretty much have gone through the bulk of your walk. And another good thing about listening to podcasts as well, I listen to a lot that just talk about girl stuff, pop culture, kind of things that aren't anything that crazy. But if you listen to some kind of informational podcast, then you're kind of killing two birds in one stone on your self-improvement journey, because you're not only working out, feeling good physically, but you're also learning something as well. So just another pro tip. Now for my fourth tip. This one is if you want to splurge a little bit, but it's to get some cute workout outfits that you can wear during your walks. I think nothing is more motivating when you actually are looking good. So if you just get a couple cute sets that you like to wear that can get you excited, because on the days that you don't feel like walking / working out or whatever, when you just like put on your cute set, then you're like, okay, it's already on, I look good, so might as well go out and go for the walk, you know? So that's a really good one. And you don't, like I said, you don't have to buy anything super expensive. Like, yes, Alo, Lululemon, Set Active, Vuori, they all have cute stuff. But if you don't want to spend a lot of money, there's also some really cute dupes on Amazon as well. If you guys want me to make a little link of cute workout sets on Amazon that are affordable, let me know and I can make that for you guys. Now for tip number 5, and this is one of my personal favorites, and it's to have a little post-walk treat planned for yourself. And this could be getting a smoothie, getting an acai bowl, coffee, a little treat from a bakery, kava, sweet green. It really doesn't matter. It's up to you, whatever you like. But I think this always motivates me to kind of get through my walk and know that I have something to look forward to after. And I know I'm saying get through the walk, and to me, walking before used to be like, oh my god, like I have to do my walk. But now, I don't know, it's really become therapeutic. So honestly, I enjoy it. But also having that treat to look forward to is so fun. Like, especially like, just say you walk every day, but you make it like every Friday, every Saturday, or honestly not a Saturday, maybe a Tuesday or Wednesday would be good to have a little treat, because that's kind of like midweek, so your week might be boring anyways. So having a day that you have your little treat, and you can treat yourself every day, it doesn't matter, because honestly, I love to treat myself every day. But for maybe a day that you know is like not as fun, having that treat can massively just motivate you and just get you excited. Now for tip number 6, this one's a little weird one, but it's just to daydream. I find that whenever I'm walking around and I'm thinking about my goals, my manifestations, like time just moves so much faster and it gets me excited. And I'm someone who has big goals. I love to dream. So whenever I kind of get into that state where I am daydreaming, and by the way, when I say daydream, still be alert, guys, because to be honest, as a woman, and it doesn't really matter what your gender is, there's crazy people out there in the world. Stay alert, because you don't want someone running up on you when you're not paying attention. But at the same time, you can still get ideas and whatever. I feel like I always get my best ideas and my most creative thoughts when I'm on my walk. So tap into that. Also, another thing about daydreaming, and this could be totally bad advice, but whatever, I do it. So I'm gonna just be real with you guys. Whenever I have a crush and I think about my crush on my walk, the time moves by so much faster. So not to get you guys in a delulu state or anything, but yeah, that definitely helps. And now for my last tip, this is if you don't have a safe neighborhood to walk in, or if the weather is just bad and you can't walk outside, I would say best getting a little walking pad. You can get them on Amazon and they're not super expensive, and you can just have that inside your house if you don't want to have a big treadmill or something, because you don't have space, because I know a lot of people don't have a big area that they live in. So get a little walking pad. Those are easy to store as well if you don't want to just have it out, and even just have it in front of the TV or something so you can watch while you walk, and that will make it a lot easier and you don't have to be outside. Okay, I accidentally said the last tip was my last one, but I almost forgot one of the best ones, and it's to break up the walk throughout the day. So pretty much like I said, sometimes walking can take me almost 2 hours, which I know is a long time, but truly, like, if you want to do something, you'll make time for it. Because for me, sometimes it's annoying, like, oh my god, I have to carve out 2 hours out of my damn day, but it makes me feel so good after walking that it's totally worth it, and obviously I can make time. But what really helps me is sometimes if I don't want to do the whole walk in one go, if I break it up and do half in the morning, which is around like 45 minutes to an hour, and then do the other half in the evening, this makes it a lot easier because it goes by so much faster. Because 45 minutes Yeah, in theory, it's like, oh my God, 45 minutes, but it really goes by so damn fast, especially, like I said, listen to a podcast, listen to your music, whatever. So that really helps as well if you don't want to just be walking for 2 hours. So those are all my tips. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and it helped you guys out. Let me know if you have any more questions down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one.